morning everyone. So today's my Magic Kingdom day finally. It's finally here. Got to hit all my favorites, Pirates, Mansion. Check out the pins there. Still got some traders to get rid of. And yeah, hopefully it's not busy. It's been busy over this past weekend, so hoping the waits aren't too bad. I know it's open till 10 o'clock, so probably later on tonight it won't be as busy. Probably some walk-ons on Pirates, for an example. But I think first I'm going to head to the food court here at the hotel, get something to eat here, and then I'll make my way over to Magic. Alright, starting the morning off with some tachos. So some scrambled eggs, some tater tots, a sausage gravy, some bacon and cheese. Way to start the morning. So I think this is my favorite breakfast from the resorts. There's some tacho bowls here at Pop Century. So simple but delicious at the same time. And I made it in. Have to double check the weights. I think Mansion was relatively low, so that's still low. I'm gonna make my way over to Mansion first and then make our way around the park. Alright, so the Mansion's still posted 30 minutes, so we'll shoot over there real quick. Hopefully it's still 30 when I get there. Hopefully even less, that'd be even better. Alright, so a slight change of plans. The Mansion's line did get longer, but I did trade for this pin. I forget his name, but from Oliver and Company. This one's pretty neat. It's a little bit of a bigger pin. It has two back ends, only had one, so only have one back end on there. But he's pretty cool. But then in the meantime, I'm here in Tomorrowland. Gonna hit the Carousel of Progress.
Oh, you're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was proud.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now, Sarah. Whoa there, you blow a fuse. It's the third one this week. I like it.
I just picked up my iced latte from Joffrey's. I was waiting a bit for that. The line was pretty long. There was also only one window was open. So I think I'll finish this, get on the People Mover as long as I'm here in Tomorrowland, and then reassess the wait times. I think Mansion, it was about 35 minutes last time I looked, so hopefully it's still about that once we get off of the People Mover and I finish this coffee. Alright, made it on board the People Mover.
Welcome aboard the People Mover.
It's posted 15 minutes, and it was probably about that. It's pretty long line for the People Mover.
Highway in the sky.
You know, enjoying this beautiful ride up here on the People Mover now. And then I think we'll make our way toward the Mansion right after this. The last floor is not open.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to Green and Red Pines.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future. Right.
Tomorrowland looks so weird without Astro Orbiter up there.
I love a good circuit. And these
so
are two
different.
of the best tracks in the cosmos. Real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or 9, take the time to see this show.
No, I changed plans on Mansion. Its line was all the way down to the riverboat. So maybe I'll just continue around, check on Pirates, and also check inside the pin store here. No, it's just these lines are crazy today. I think it's time for PhilharMagic. Pirates and the Mansion are just way too long to go on right now.
Our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, sherry, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvre, why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
It's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dance.
I got out of Full Art Magic. Saw the pin board and they had this neat Figment one. Lines are also still super long, so I'm gonna check out Big Top Souvenirs, see if there's any other pins in there I need. Here in the Storybook Circus shop, Big Top Souvenirs was able to get this Stitch pin. This one's pretty neat. Also in Big Top was able to trade for this Mickey pin. This one's pretty neat looking. Starting to run out of traders, so I did pick up some more mystery packs. So maybe we'll get some more traders out of that. And then here in Tomorrowland, just traded for this ice cream. I forget his name, but this is the caterpillar from Bug's Life. This one's pretty neat. Alright, as we were waiting for these lines to dip down, picked up some beignets. Alright, had a nice 35-minute wait here for Pirates. I'm not sure if it was 35 minutes or not. It was moving pretty quick though, so if it was 35 minutes, it was a quick 35.
We want the rum.
Do I hear 10?
Alright, best time of the day, sprint roll time. Alright, so everything's still super busy. I was going to hit the mansion, but it went back up to like a 60-minute wait. It was at 30, but did get another iced latte though, so be sipping on that. Alright, finally got in the mansion. It was a 20-minute wait, so I lucked out. I was thinking about going back to the room for a quick break, but just then I walked past the mansion. I also might pick up this Haunted Mansion bag. It's kind of smaller than the one I have, but I don't think I really need a big bag anymore. Only really carrying like a charger pack, and that's kind of it. Some pins maybe, but yeah, so maybe I'll get the bag after this ride. It's like $65, and of course we stopped, but that's normal for the mansion. But this is one of the rides that if I ever had to get evac'd off, I'd be the happiest ever. I've always wanted to be evac'd off of the mansion. To be the best ride, especially in the graveyard scene. That's the section of the ride I would want to be unloaded from, not up here by like the camera where it takes your picture, because we just started. It would be easy. I want to be like deep into the mansion where I can actually see everything with the lights on. Would be awesome.
To the Haunted Mansion. Actually, we have 999 happy hearts. But there's room for 1,000. Any volunteer?
Spooky.
Every room has more to go.
You may now kiss the bride.
There you are. Just there's a little matter I forgot. Against hiking ghosts.
Alright, let's see which ghost I get. Oh, I don't know if I've had him before. Oh, we're swapping heads. Alright, got off a mansion. I'm gonna head back to the room and drop off my other bag because I did buy that bag, and I'll show off the bag in a sec. And I have some pins to open up as well. And I just got back to Pop Century. After I got off the bus, it looked like there's more people heading to Magic, so I'm assuming it's gonna be still busy even after I take a short break. It is starting to rain though. A few drops are coming down, but not pouring, just a little drizzle. All right, everybody, just got back into the room, so I'll open up those pin packs. So I'll show you a peek at the pins I got. I'm probably going to trade almost all of these, pretty sure, but here's a quick peek at them. All right, so here's the look at the 6 pins. So we got 2 Star Wars ones here, 2 Avengers shirts, so Captain America, and I believe this is Ant-Man. Honestly, I have no idea. This one's pretty neat. I think this is the Little Mermaid. And I have no idea what this is. Might be Star Wars. I've never seen Star Wars, so if it is Star Wars, that's the reason why I don't know what this is, but pretty neat. I think I'm going to trade these bottom ones, keep this. Probably going to trade this Black Panther one. But yeah, let's see. Let's head back out soon. Just made a coffee. Have that, and then see what kind of pins we could trade for. All right, time to head over to Magic again. It's now like dark, so the time I get to Magic, it's probably gonna be like nighttime. I didn't even check the weights, so I'm hoping everyone went back to the hotel. It sounds like there's a lot of people in the pool here, so let's hope that's everyone else went back to their hotels at Magic, and we could get on some rides with low weights. Alright, made it over to Magic Kingdom. First stop, Cosmic Rays for an Angus burger with bacon. Got some ranch for those fries. And happily ever after, it's going to start soon, so I'm going to eat this and then see if we could hit any more rides before the park closes. The park closes at 10, I should say. Alright, getting dinner and a show. Quick wait for Pooh Bear.
Maybe for you. Want for food.
Yes, he'll never reach that.
Hunter! Come bounce with me. I can make you feel just great, doesn't it? Follow me! I almost bounced right out of the ride. Watch out for Heffalump and Morgul. They steal honey. Steal honey.
I have slightly under an hour left. I think I'm gonna shoot over to Pirates, hit that real quick, and then head over back into Tomorrowland and hit Buzz, because Buzz was a short wait. And I'm gonna skip Small World. We'll do that a different day and skip Peter Pan. I was thinking Mansion again, but the line's a little too long for me. I got on Pirates pretty quick, so it should give me plenty of time to do this and then run over to Tomorrowland to get Buzz out of the way. And maybe, depending on how that goes, maybe I'll have time for at least one more attraction. It all depends on how the lines are.
Now, you swabbies, what may I offer for these hearty heads? Everyone an egg. Find the treasure without a look at this here man. Get with us.
So got off Pirates. It's about 9:30 now, so we have probably get over to Buzz by like 9:40 the latest. Maybe get off at like 9:50, so probably have like 10 minutes left to try to hit something. So I'm thinking maybe the People Mover for those final 10 minutes. Alright, so Buzz had a longer line. It was outside the show building for it, so I'm going to do the People Mover first and then Buzz Lightyear. Hopefully the line goes down there. It's like a 5-minute wait because it was posted 15, which is kind of surprised. I figured it was going to be a little bit less, but we'll hit it after this. Anyway, I'm hoping I'll have enough time for Buzz after the People Mover. I should. I think it's 9:40, so this isn't going to take too long. So hopefully I'll have enough time, and I'm hoping it dies down to 5 minutes so we get on and off. But there's still a lot of people here, so definitely going to be waiting a while for the bus ride back. So I'll probably check out some of the stores before I make my way to the bus, because it's going to be a long wait.
And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny People Mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Borak.
Monsters Incorporated laugh floor.
Ryan Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or 9, take the time to see this show.
Last ride of the night. Alright, we're getting close to the Galactic Hero, but we only have this tunnel room and then that last room with the photo, so I don't know if it's going to be possible. Fell just short of the Galactic Hero. So close. Alright, so just got back to the room. Busy day at Magic Kingdom, but still a good day. A busy day at Magic Kingdom is better than not being at Magic Kingdom at all, of course. But I was able to get on a bunch of rides, some of my favorites multiple times. You know, People Mover and Pirates. Was able to get some of my favorite foods there throughout the day. So it was overall a good day. Now to get to bed, I'm going to have to try to get up early enough tomorrow so I can get to Guardians of the Galaxy, because I don't have a Fast Pass or a Lightning Lane for it. So trying to beat out that long line, so we'll try to get there as early as possible. But with that being said, until next time.